Hey, before you get into this reaction video, look in the description and you can download my Lunchbox 5. These are 5 areas you need to consider before you move to Dallas, okay? This is my rating on it after 20 years being in real estate. I just wanted to give you something that was free so you can see what I see when I actually look at a city. So like, subscribe, follow for more content, and pick up that free report if you're even thinking about moving into Dallas so you're able to see the economic opportunities, the cost of living, and of course the real estate plays that's available. Like, subscribe, follow for more content. Let's jump into this.
The housing market is upsetting me and my homegirls. My homegirls are all of the millennials trying to purchase a home and become homeowners and can't find a house for less than $1 million. All of the houses that are on the market for less than $1 million or 800K are trash. I don't want no glorified row house. Townhouses are glorified row homes to me. Call it what you want, but I swear they are glorified row homes. They have no yard. They give you this cute little deck. What am I going to do with a deck? My kids can't go out and play on no deck. My dog can't go out on no deck. They're glorified row homes for 800K and up. Bruh, do I just gotta move to Texas at this point? I'm over it. Why are houses $1 million? We're upset.
Dude, y'all going over the back. You mean row houses? And I agree with her. Townhomes to me are glorified row houses. I grew up in one of those row houses, my very first house that my parents bought. So I get it. I get it. Townhomes can be glorified row houses in the DMV. And that is, that's a messed up number right there, bro. $1 million? Drop a comment if what she's saying is true. I'm curious about that. I'm going to do a little deep dive.
Hey guys, so this is a quick video comparing the cost of living in Dallas versus the DMV. This is really for me and for anyone else who's been thinking about moving to the South. I'm thinking about moving back. So yeah, check this out. $2,000, 1,260 square feet, 2 bed, 2 bath. That includes valet, trash, pool, movie room, gym, all that, right? Let's check out this apartment in the DMV. Alexandria area. Workforce housing, I believe, is maybe their version of like Section 8. They still want like $2,000 for 850 square feet. And then this last one is 550 square feet, 1 bed, 1 bath, $2,000. I bet you still got to pay for parking. You got to take your own trash out. I know they don't got a pool. I bet you they don't got a pool. Bet you they don't got a gym. Like just so many amenities that you don't get here. But this is where my family is from. So I did want to like be here, but it's not giving.
I'm not.
Okay, yeah, she's not wrong. Average salary needed as a single individual, 107,000. I mean, I'm just telling you. Now you like, Leon, how did you come up with this? I got a nice little prompt that I run that actually gives me this, and then I'm able to actually dissect it and look at what's right and all this. But trust me, you run it through ChatGPT. Well, it may not tell you exactly that because I modified some things, but average salary 107,000. If you have a family, and this is in Dallas, okay? Average salary for a family of 4, what? 265, right? Average 1 bedroom rent house, 1 bedroom in the city, 2,200. 1 bedroom in the suburbs, 1,400. The suburbs, boy, I'm telling you. The suburbs, I'm telling you. Insurance. Oh God, average monthly $180. Average monthly car insurance. If I'm wrong, leave a comment. I'm cool. Keeping up with the culture, high luxury SUV pressure. I can see that in Dallas though, because trucks, bed trucks, and SUVs. I can see that. I can see that. But yo, your dining out isn't too bad. Not too bad at all. That's not too bad. Okay. So I give the keynotes. If when you download this, you'll get my keynotes, my hidden verdict of what I think about it. When it comes to that, but let's keep it running. Hold it. Let's backtrack one more time because sister was talking about real estate over there. The median home price, $425,000 in Dallas. Y'all crazy.
Legwork warrior. But when it comes to this Dallas versus DMV legwork challenge warrior fight, please DMV just sit down because I can call one person, just only one person like this, and it will clear all of.
I feel like right now is the perfect time to talk about this comment because yes, I very much so live in the hood. And I don't mean like cute movie scene hood. I mean like the hood. And I want to start this by saying, like, I recognize that this area has been people's homes for years, and I respect that first and foremost. But what I can't get behind is that the city of Dallas continues to push this neighborhood back when it comes to city development plans. Now, although there's a police station around the corner, the police do not come. I can't think of a single time that I've called the police that they've actually showed up over here. Now, to get into the hood part, down.
Is it treacherous like that in Dallas down there? Y'all gotta let me know. When I went to Dallas, I didn't see it as treacherous like that, but I wasn't in some of the spots that she described, and that's the neighborhood that I probably missed, sis. I don't know. But yeah. 300K gets you what, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Dallas, 1,400 to 1,800 square feet in the outer suburbs. We're talking Princeton, what's this? Sigon Valley or South Dallas, and it normally needs a little cosmetic work. Dallas, 425. See, y'all beat in Atlanta still, and just the money's a little different down there. I noticed that, but you guys got a great entrepreneur foundation down there in Dallas. Good luck. Y'all doing good.
At the end of my street is a crack house. Every other house is a doughboy. I hear gunshots at least once a week. I've had a crackhead that was on one try and break into my house. And you're always going to see about 1 or 2 pregnant pit bulls at any given time. Given all these circumstances, some I did not know about before I bought the house, I will continue to say that I love my home. I kind of had an idea of what the South Dallas area was like, but I was very set on living in this area because not only am I less than 10 minutes from downtown, but it is very hard to find a home that is very central and close to central Dallas. And in my opinion, I think I got a pretty good deal for the size of my home. When it comes to gentrification, my thought behind this is that I would rather a Black person come into the neighborhood and buy up these new homes, which is why I encourage people to continue to still look in South Dallas, than white people and developers, and that's the bottom line. I have developers now texting me, asking me if I want to sell my house.
Yeah. I'm not even going to touch on that. Not going to touch on it.
And there's literally
let that go.
Majority Black and Hispanic people in my neighborhood. I think I've seen 2 white people, and one of them was a caseworker, so she don't even live here. But it's really...
Then you wondering why. Come on, listen. Ooh, my God.
Up to the next generation to protect these historically Black areas. And if that means that I have to be uncomfortable for a few years, then so be it. Don't let my stories discourage you from looking for homes in historically Black neighborhoods, because ultimately you're the one who decides if it's something that you can deal with, if it's an area you feel safe in, and really what you're willing to put up with. Just know the reason why I'm not scared is because if somebody come through these doors, one of us is not leaving the way we came in, if you get my drift.
In case you were thinking about moving here to this.
That's what I like about y'all people in Dallas. Y'all not as scared. Y'all not scared of them guns. Y'all let them things blaze. We do that in the South too. Yeah. We do that in the South. We get out there and in the middle of the woods somewhere. Dude, I came from Philly and I'm never going back. I'm a Southern boy in heart. Don't let the accent fool you, but check it out. Economic opportunities in Dallas. Finance, healthcare, energy, tech, and construction. And look, we got you trending with growth. You guys are great. And the unemployment rate is 3.6%, which is great. And I love that. I know that's high. That is still high. Don't get it twisted. You're talking about 3 out of every 100 people, 3.5 is a midget running around in there somewhere. Out of every 100 people, doesn't have a job. And that's not great. Everybody should be employed, but that's still better than a lot of other cities, I'm telling you. And AT&T, Southwest Airlines, JP Morgan headquarters, entrepreneurship, y'all banging. I gave y'all for entrepreneurship a very strong rating. That's the number 4 pillar. So I gave y'all that. And man, Black-owned business is growing in Dallas. Small businesses, diverse funds. I like it. Remote work is high, which is really good. Wealth building. build is good. Opportunity to wealth build, good. 5-year home value, steady. 2.5, 2 to 3% annual growth projected. What I like about that is not crazy, meaning, oh, I'm gonna buy a house for 300,000 and it's gonna be 350. It's gonna be what? It's gonna be 450 in the next 60 days, 6 months. It's steady. And steady is what you want. Steady, that means it's very conservative. People not going crazy. I love it. Let's hear what this brother got to say.
Right? It's a couple things I want to let y'all know before y'all get here. One, living in the city and living right outside the city are two different beasts. Living in the city is just, I think, my opinion, 1,000 times percent better. But like being right outside the city, like Alexandria or Arlington, like it's cool. Nothing against it. It's just there's a lot less people. I think, in my opinion, that look, talk, and walk like me out there. And that brings my second point. If you're gonna think about moving out here, you gotta be used to being around black people. Like you gotta be really used to it, and you better show it too. Because not being used to it, and you see something that like you're not used to seeing, you might make a face, you might make a little slick little comment. You know what I'm saying? People gonna see and hear that. People that are from here and people that you're talking about gonna see and hear that, and they gonna turn up on you. Right?
Yeah. So I got you. Community and culture. That's the third pillar. Lunchbox third pillar. So I want you guys to understand when you're relocating to these areas or you're looking at relocate to these areas, these are the things that you got to look at. So I'm going to include this in the video for download. Just go ahead and download it in this video and just go through that. And I'm not going to promise that, but it's going to be in this video on a replay for download because I definitely want you, if you're relocating, to have like a clear view of what you're looking at when it comes to culture and community going into Dallas. And the black community in Dallas is strong. I gave it a strong score, but it's very dispersed. So you guys are scattered. It's not like Atlanta where we just have like real heavy concentrations of certain areas in the whole city, the mayor, the council, the people working at this, everybody black. But it's a little different, dispersed, which is not bad at all. Transportation ratio, I gave y'all high. Yeah, y'all don't get high, but it is high, okay? Third fastest growing metro. Community events active, but spread across the metro area. When I looked at all of this, the overall vibe is transactional. I love it. I love the vibe. It's cool. Dating pool, 47% men to 53% female. Ooh, it's not that bad. It's not that different. It's not that bad. Not bad. It's a lot more female numbers in some of these other cities we're looking at. So not too bad. Yo, bro, keep on.
You're on the spot. Because you might move here, you might move into a building that is not predominantly black, right? Like the residents in there, majority of them are not black. But the concierge are gonna be black, the maintenance people are gonna be black, the cleaning people are gonna be black, that grocery store that your building's on top of, all the workers are gonna be black, the postal service person is gonna be black. Like you gotta get used to it. It's really still really black here, from what I see. And my last point: if you don't take care of yourself, you don't keep up with yourself, you're gonna stand out here in a bad way. All right, so you're gonna be here. I think fitness should be a big part of your life. Keeping up with yourself, your maintenance, keeping your face clean, trying to smell good, trying to dress nice, keep a cut, keep your hair done, keep your nails done. Like that's a big part of being out here. You're gonna stand out in an odd way if you don't keep up with yourself. Because, hey, the best of the best is here. Everyone looks good, men and women. And what kind of separates is how people take care of themselves, how they carry it, too. So, it's the best of the best here. So, yeah, if you're single, you're going to be here. Being into fitness and keeping up with yourself is a really, really big thing. I think it's really important. That's all I had to say, really. So, if you're going to move here, be used to being around black people, live in the city, not outside, right outside the city, and think you can get the same experience. It's not, unless that's what you want. And then take care of yourself when you get here. Already get used to it, because that's musty, dusty, busted stuff you got away with in the other city probably ain't gonna fly here. You ain't gonna be popping here like you thought you was popping over in Orlando.
So I live in a DMV, right? And the DMV has a townhouse problem. Like really, really bad. They keep building these townhouses. They're poorly built. These houses that they're building is literally poorly built. Like You can't even get a 2-car garage anymore. That's not a thing in the DMV with
Wow.
these new townhouses. Literally, you can't. They're all 1 car. So if and you know how much they're going for? $700,000.
Okay, y'all gotta share this with me. When you said the DMV, and I'm from Philly, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, how do you say like there's a townhouse problem all over? Like I don't understand, but I may be, I might not be keeping up with it. If you say Lee slow, I get you. But you're kind of, to me, you're kind of putting Virginia side into the same basket with Delaware side, into the same basket with Maryland side. And I used to live in Anne Arundel County, so I know the price of homes and living in Anne Arundel County is completely different than my boys who lived in PG County or Prince George's County or even in Baltimore. It's completely different. So help me to understand that. How do you guys throw it all into one bucket? But for the sake of argument, I just asked ChatGPT. So it's around 616,000 in 2026 calendar year median income, but it's factoring the DC metro area. So that's different. I'm pretty sure living out the city is always less expensive.
Let me show you. Look at these houses. Look at how stacked they are next to each other. Just nothing but houses stack. Look at how small they are. Look at that's one. That's the first one. This is the second one. These are 2 houses. Look how small that is. Look. Just nothing but houses just stuck. They may have like a different floor plan, like those have the stairs at the front. Okay? Literally the same thing. Look at that garage. Just look at that. That's 2 houses, by the way.
Ooh.
Yes. There's no such thing as a 2-car garage anymore, honey.
Yeah, those things look like right next to each other, right up on each other.
Small. These spaces are like just not. Look at how small these garages are.
Okay, so perception. Okay, and this Atlanta's not the conversation, but I'm going to base it off of, because when I check out these properties in different cities and so forth, I always revert and look at it in the concept of Atlanta. Something like that, I know near the Brave Stadium, you're talking a good probably 500,000. Okay, if you guys are pushing $1 million for something like that, ooh, location. I've always believed the closer you get to DC, the more expensive shit gets. And major metropolitan cities, the more expensive shit gets. The more you get in the city. So I've always said in that area, living in the suburbs always beats it out.
Look at that truck right there. That truck can't even fit properly. These houses are literally $700,000, $800,000. Some of them are $1 million. Yes, they are. These, the ones that are a little bit bigger, are $1 million. Yes, they are. Yep, these are $1 million. Yep, $1 million, honey. If you want them just a little bit bigger, they're $1 million. Like, how are we supposed to afford a house? Because those townhouses that I just shown you, those are not big townhouses. Even the one that's like supposedly big, that's not a big townhouse. But they're $1 million. Literally, if you just want to have a little bit of space and have a 2-car garage, just think $1 million. Just $1 million. Just that's what you have to come up with. Even if it's less than $1 million, by the time you pay everything, is going to be close to $1 million. Like, it's just like it's crazy, man. Like,
back home. The people, the music, the food. It really breaks my heart that Maryland cannot get it together, DC included. Virginia is a lost cause. I'm in the airport about to go back home when I really should just get up and go find an apartment to live in. Because why does Dallas have everything? You guys are making the DMV look like some dookie. The colors event alone that I just left? Oh, DC could never.
Been in Dallas for 8.
Yo, I don't know. I can't really say it. What she looking at? That's crazy. That is definitely bananas. Violent crime level medium in Dallas. I love that. I love that. And I'm not saying you guys don't have violent crime, but you know, I get it. Car theft, risk breaking is high. Damn, that's not good. Man, overall crime versus the national average is high. Property and auto theft, more than likely. Package theft, medium to high. They stealing y'all guys' packages like that out here? Oh man. School quality. Now, when you're gonna move to a place, whether you're gonna move from Atlanta over here, it doesn't matter. If you plan on popping out a baby, you got some babies already. This is the very first place you start. Okay. Mixed A plus in suburbs and magnet schools in the city. So I gave you guys a good rating for that. A plus in the suburbs. Real good. Best suburbs, families. Okay, Cedar Hill. Y'all know Cedar Hill, that's hot. Copel, that's hot. Frisco, that's the best. They gave those as the best suburbs. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me know. All right. Suburbs versus city verdict. It seems like with all the data that I've compiled, the suburbs for families is just the best place to go when you talk about Dallas. I don't know what you guys are doing. Property crime level is high. Oh boy, why? Read my full verdict. You can download it in the description in this video. Keep on.
Months. And I gotta talk about the difference between Baltimore and Dallas. I moved in Dallas September 2024. Yeah, it's a lot of differences, y'all. Woo, I wasn't ready. It's definitely a lot of differences. So we got to chop this up because I wasn't ready. First and foremost, weather. We got to talk about this because up in Maryland, you will get all 4 seasons, okay? Yes. You will get winter, summer, spring, fall in a full 12 month, okay? Year. Here in Dallas, you will get all 4 seasons in one day. I'd be like, I wasn't ready for this. Maybe I should have a pea coat on. No, maybe a short set. No, sweat.
Y'all get that a lot too in Florida. I noticed with you guys. Y'all guys got rain for 5 minutes, for 30 minutes, and then it lets go. Same thing in Dallas. Rains for about 15 minutes, then all of a sudden the sun is out there. And then when it's raining, it's hot, it's cold. And then when the sun comes out, it's hot. How do y'all do it? And I'm from Georgia. I don't know how y'all do it.
Suit, I don't know. Like it's rather confusing. Not to mention when it rains here in Dallas, it'll rain for about 15, 20, 30 minutes. It's like a flash flood. And you just like, somebody could have told me I needed to build an ark. Oh, no, I don't. Here's the sun. It's very confusing, very conflicting. Not to mention sometimes it'll go from full rain, like torrential downpour, to hail. And, you know, being from Maryland, you know, I'm used to snow, little flakets of snow. But this is hail. It's like golf balls just falling from heaven. And I said, somebody could have told me. I wish that somebody would have explained these things to me. Not to mention, last but certainly not least, the heat here. It doesn't like people. It wants to unalive us because.
Why does she seem like she preaching? The heat here. Oh well. Sis, I'm so sorry, Sally. You were preaching. It's funny though.
Way I will go from a building, like for example, I'm fine here. I'm in my apartment. I open that door. The heat be like, listen here, listen, and I'll be like, ooh, like it's oh. Yeah, it's different. Yes. Number 2 is the traffic. You know, I'm so grateful that I work from this spot because I work from home. Grateful for that because if I had to commute, I would probably be in jail. I'm grateful because I'm going to be honest with you. First of all, people don't know how to use their turn signals. Let's start here. First and foremost, every highway is under construction. I don't know how you can take 4 lanes and condense it into one at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I just be like, so you just gonna close a whole highway and make 85,000 cars go down one lane in the middle of rush hour?
Okay, so we'll look at that, right? I can't even look at that. Traffic is crazy no matter where. It's like that in the South. It's like that in Atlanta, and I saw it in Dallas. It's like that in Dallas. Okay, overall score: real estate market is a B. True cost of living is a C plus. Community and culture is a C plus. Economic opportunities is a A negative. Safety in neighborhoods is a B. This is just how I'm rating it right now. Living in the city, you tell me if I'm completely off. You tell me. Maybe I'm wrong.
I have officially been
This is my
in
number.
Dallas for a year, and I have this like notion or this thought that whenever I really start to miss home or like my family or my friends or familiarity with what I have known for all of my adult life, which is New Jersey, God like plops somebody here in Dallas, or he gives me a reason to go somewhere and see people. So long story short, there is a young lady who I worked with when I had a podcast, and she was our one of our interns and helped us during our wellness retreats, basically help plan and execute. And she's spending some time in Dallas and asked me to go get dinner with her. So we had dinner tonight. We caught up. It was so lovely seeing her. We got to really kind of like exchange the love since it's been so long, but we both got like a piece of home. And that was a beautiful thing, but just brought up like a couple of thoughts for me. And the first is I am literally always where I need to be. And I don't know what God's big plan is for having me in Dallas other than being with my man, of course. I don't know what his plan is for my life out here and how I will, support people or show up in their lives. But I definitely know in my heart of hearts, I'm exactly where I need to be. And I don't know if she feels this way, but I think I could see the sigh of relief from both of us that we got to have dinner with somebody that we know. So
That's dope,
honestly,
because that's dope. And it's nothing about, and that's why you got to look at this data. You just don't get out here and run out into these places. And honestly, because you want to feel like this is the perfect place. You're in the right place. And we were talking about dating in Chicago and finding somebody out there. Sometimes when you don't get that connection, you feel like, am I in the right place or not? So you got to really get that feeling. And when you got that feeling, I feel like things just line up. That's how it was when I moved to Atlanta. It was challenging at the beginning with a couple things, but things just started lining up. And you got to look at that flow, that ease, that font sway. Like it's got to flow. If you're constantly fighting and fighting and fighting, you got to question, dude, am I supposed to be here? I mean, really, because there's one thing about fighting here, then probably down the line you have victory, then you're fighting over here. But if it's a constant fight, you got to realize, you got to ask yourself, am I in the right place? Am I in the right place? Sit in a quiet place and figure that thing out, because you don't want to be in the wrong place. Trust me, girl.
everything has been decent so far. My biggest complaint is, obviously I'm from Chicago and like neighborhoods are important, but why every 5 to 6 streets in Dallas is a new neighborhood? Like, I just don't understand how people are like, oh, you live in Lower Greenville, which is three streets from whatever, Knox Henderson, which is right next to Uptown, which is right next to downtown, which is right next to like Harwood. Like, literally, y'all do realize y'all all live in the same place. I just don't understand. Like, if it was like East Dallas is like one whole entire area, I could dig it. But I feel like what I have been told so far is like the difference between Farmers Market, Deep Ellum, East Quarter, Uptown, Knox Henderson, Lower Greenville is like, it's like literally not even that many miles. And I think that irritates me, because when people be trying to act like they live in such a different neighborhood, or such a different area, I should say, maybe the neighborhoods are like demographically different, or like the vibes. Cool, I get it. But y'all do know that y'all neighbors, right? Or am I tripping? Like, again, I've been here for 2 weeks. Somebody tell me something, because I'm tired of somebody telling me that they live in a different neighborhood, and then I put it in the GPS and they literally 4 minutes from me. Like, we neighbors.
That's not uncommon. And it's like that also in Atlanta. It seems like these neighborhoods sit in the city, and you walk out of one block and you walk right into the next. Yeah, you still neighbors.
So our family moved from Seattle to Dallas a couple of months ago. We're in the North Dallas area, a little over 2 months.
Congratulations, well done.
I'm gonna do one on Seattle. I'm sorry, I don't like Seattle. I just don't like y'all market up there. I don't like the market. The people weird to me. And if you're listening, you're from Seattle, I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. Prove me wrong.
And here's a few things that I've noticed that are different from where we're from. First of all, it's a lot more family friendly. For people with younger kids, there's just a lot more options, a lot more things to do. I don't know if it's because the weather is hot, so there's just a lot more indoor things, but like indoor playgrounds, trampoline parks, like Peppa Pig World is indoors. Like, just that's a lot of stuff, a lot of activities for families to do, and generally everything just seems very family friendly. Like there's drop-off daycare that near my Trader Joe's that I go to. It's super convenient, really affordable, and they also have summer camps. Like those things were just hard to come by in Seattle. The second thing was, like, why is everybody so into fitness here? There is a gym like every block. Like as many Starbucks as there are in Seattle, there are gyms in North Dallas.
And I heard that you guys have some of the most beautiful looking people. Also, shoot, my wife took a trip down there. She was like, "Hey, man, some beautiful looking people down here. There's some beautiful looking people in Dallas." I give you guys a thumb up. And if I had to actually put a pillar in that said beauty of the people, I guess I would give you guys an A plus A. You know, this is from what I've seen. You tell me if it's wrong, because I know every place got some ugly looking people. Oh no! But I'm pretty sure y'all got. I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot less of them down there. But it's resounding. It's not just me. I was talking to another cat, and same thing. I keep hearing people in fit in shape, good looking people. I'm probably gonna take a trip down there. My wife took a trip. I'm probably gonna fly down there. We'll probably do a weekend in the next month or two, and I'll tell y'all what I think. This is the data. I've been boots on the ground down there, but I haven't been back in a while, so I need to take another trip down there and check it out.
Very active. Everyone is very active. I constantly see people outside jogging, like biker groups, and the gyms here are packed. Like I did a trial at some of the gyms in my neighborhood, and like all the gyms are packed. Everybody works out, and everybody's in shape, which is honestly not what I thought. Like moving to the South, I just thought I would be seeing more curves and
skeet. Hold it. Dallas is not the South. The South. Dallas is still the West. You guys are still the West. You're the Wild West. And now in the South, they run it like it's the West. You guys are still the West.
But there's also like a lot of heavy food and barbecue. So like, how is everybody eating heavy Southern food and staying in shape? What's the secret, guys? And then lastly, the heat is not as bad as you guys all made it sound. When I first moved here, it was like early summer and everyone's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, you moved here at the worst time. It's gonna get so much worse." We're in the middle of August, and apparently this is like the worst of it, right? And I gotta say, it's not that bad. Like, yeah, I'm really sunburnt. I took the kids swimming and I only put on sunblock once, which was a rookie mistake. You have to reapply here. The sun is really hot. But like I said, like we could swim out all day. And as long as you like pop in the water and cool off, like we were out there for 4 or 5 hours and it was fine. So I don't know, like, am I just like seeing only the good because it's a new city, or I don't know. The heat was supposed to be like the worst thing about it, and it's not that bad. And
Okay, I'm gonna cut that right there. Population 7.8 million. Yeah. And I love you guys have no state income tax. I'm gonna put my Lunchbox 5. This is my complete breakdown on Dallas. It's gonna tell you everything about what you need to know, important things you need to know about Dallas, put together between me and ChatGPT. You can download it below in the video. Guys, like, subscribe, follow for more content. I appreciate you taking the time. Peace. I am done. I've reached the 1 hour mark of this live stream. And you guys know I can go for 2-3 hours, But I got some other stuff I got to take care of right now. We got some AI business that we got to get in line. See you guys on the next video. Remember, God loves you just the way that you are. Keep on rocking. Don't let nobody tell you anything different.